Good afternoon, everybody. Just wanted to drop in and do a reading. First, I want to say welcome to the show. I love you and God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like the show. I don't know what we're going to talk about. I know that it's a beautiful sunny day, and I just want to say good afternoon. And I hope your day is marvelous. Yeah, and if it ain't, make it so. Yeah, what do you need to do to make the day marvelous? Huh? Well, do you need to take a nap? Tell yourself I love you? Do you need to give yourself a hug? Sometimes we do. Do you need to do your toes? Soak your feet? Glass of tea? Smoke a bowl? Whatever. Just do something for you. Something for you and to, pull your energy in a little bit and pamper yourself and appreciate yourself for everything you do for everybody else, because I know that all of us do. That's what we do, right? I don't know what we're going to talk about. We're going to let the Holy Spirit choose, and I'm shuffling the cards here and, talking to you guys and connecting to the collective consciousness and the most high righteousness of God, the Father, the good, the love, connecting to the beauty of the earth, the fruitfulness, the crystals, the trees, the living plants, the living waters. And through the power of the Holy Spirit, we ask for a message to move us today, to move us, and move it. Yeah? Try one more time. Here we go. Breath. Let's take a moment and just breathe. Close your eyes if you like. Hold it for a few seconds. Exhale. Breathe again. Why do we want to breathe? Because breathing brings us into the present moment, into the right here and right now. We're going to leave everything behind. Breathe again. Release everything you've been through today. Breathe in new air, new thoughts. Hold. Let it take a hold. Hold your breath. Exhale. The old thoughts. The old ways. That's it. Let's see what God's got a message for us today. We take breaths because it stills our mind, quiets it down, and deep breaths throughout the day are good for getting your circulation going and keeping the lungs with fresh air. It's like opening the window to the house, right? When it's all stuffy, you open the window and the fresh air comes in, and what's that feel like? It smells better, the curtain is blowing in the breeze, and the sunshine is coming through. It's a cool morning breeze, and it just feels beautiful. And so we take in the breath and hold it in our lungs, the house, and then we blow it out the window. You might have stuffy air in there. You want to get that out. So I've been working a lot in my garden. I'm assuming many of you too. And I know that if you haven't been working in your garden, you've been working on, blooming things in your life, planting seeds in your life, learning to love yourself more, learning to care more about what you think and less of what others think, right? Right? More about what you think and less of what others think. And I know that you've been feeling stronger, getting rooted in the Mother Earth and, stretching your antennas out to the most righteous High Father and or Mother, whoever you love. Mother is everywhere. She gave birth to the universe. But we do look to the Father for strength and courage and action, right? Yeah. And so there's a reason, the Father is needed as much as the Mother. The Mother wants to be fertile, abundant, and fruitful, and the Father has the great seeds to plant that she brings to fruitfulness, right? Yeah. Well, let's see where we're going today. I love you guys. Want y'all to be happy and joyful and standing in your power. We got the High Priestess, duality, unconscious, intuition, psychic energy, perspective, mysteries, mysterious, the unrevealed future, spiritual teacher. A lot of you have been getting in touch with your intuition, is what I'm reading right here. It looks like you've been going within and cleaning out your closets, listening more to your intuition, following the path that makes you feel better as your divine feminine or your divine masculine, whatever area you are in. This woman is, or a priest or a priestess, is somebody that's connected to the other world. And you see things, we see things. Yeah, we see things, and we have to process the things that we see and stuff into a place that we can understand them. And the more we grow, the more we understand. This is a spiritual teacher. This is somebody who loves herself. Do you see her? She loves herself. She loves God. She loves the fact that she can communicate with God. Look at the yellows and the browns. She communicates with the Most High and the Low, Mother Earth and the Sun, and the Moon. You see the moon under her feet? We see the moon under her feet. Water. She has communication with every creature in the universe. And this helps her to guide herself to a better place. And now I know why we were talking about breath. Because when you breathe in the breath and breathe out, you are listening to your intuition. It is a beginning. It quiets the mind enough that you can hear what's coming in from the depths, up from the depths. The things that was hidden in the darkness, but you got to still this first. You got to quiet it down. And we quiet our mind through the breath. When you focus on breathing, you can't really think. And you allow time for the subconscious or your connection to the world of the ethers or God's world to come up through the depths. Breath is the way to, the pathway through the forest to learn. So we got the High Priestess here. It looks like a lot of you are using breath. You're getting in touch with your intuition. You are maybe finding hidden things these days. Things that you didn't know are coming out, and you're realizing it and having epiphanies. New ideas, new spiritual concepts, just, understanding people differently or seeing them in a new way. The high priestess gets all of her information from the truth of God, from the truth. She knows she's from source. So, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your intuition. Be strong. Oh, we've got some builders, right? Somebody's been investing in themselves. That's what this is. You're investing in yourself and your chakras. You're investing in your tree of life, which is you, right? The living tree of life. The living tree. Yeah, you're looking at all your work and you seem to be pretty self-satisfied. Investment, you invested a lot of time, energy. Now it's time for return, a harvest, progress, promotion, suspend, reflection, planning, a workaholic. Somebody that's been working a lot on their self-esteem out there, guys. Good going. Your solar plexus, yellow. Yes, working on your self-esteem, pulling yourself through the tough times, being your own best friend, right? Being your own best friend. Who's going to be a better friend than you to you, right? You really, really, really do need to be your own best friend. And then God will be your best friend too, because you put you first, you'll put God first. And then you and God can come into union from being your own best friend. By watching over yourself, you stand up for yourself, you protect yourself, you invest in yourself. See this? This is a self-investment. These are pentacles. Pentacles is self. Earthly matters. Investing in earthly matters. Yourself. That's the most important thing you can invest in is you. All other investments are subject to fail. The only one you can truly invest in and keep the investment is you. Looks like some of you may have been going through a travail, overload, exhaustion, pressure, excessive responsibility, trying too hard. Load is temporary, near the end. If you have been going through stress and distress, if you feel like you're carrying a bunch of burdens that don't really belong to you, it says that that's about to come to an end. If they're not your burdens, they're going to fall away. Okay? And if they are your burdens, you're about to put them behind you and be done with working with them. And that is possible, It is not hard to release our burdens. We just release them. We cut them away and we don't go back. No matter what kind of burden it was, whether it's a mental burden, an emotional burden, a physical burden, such as, addictions. Physical burdens are addictions. There are also mental burdens and emotional burdens. So whatever burdens that you've been carrying or are about to fall away, you're coming to the end. 10 is the end. That's X. It's going to get X'd out. Whatever burdens you've been carrying. And, burdens are teachers. They teach us things. What can you learn from your burden? When you're ready to put your burden down, first learn what you learned. What did you learn from going through that experience? What happened to what did you go through and what did you learn from it? What did you take from it? You don't shame yourself, you don't hate yourself, you don't give yourself a hard time. What you want to do is, if you've had a bad experiences, you want to see what you learned and how you can take that forward with you into your life. We don't want to hang on to our burdens. We must release them to the Most High, to creation, to God, so that we can go about our day and manifest a good life, right? Happy, joy. We don't want to hold on to this. We don't want to hold on to this because, we want to process it and pull out the good, which was the lesson that teaches us we don't want to go back there anymore. And so, and here we are, another 10 of swords this time. Somebody feels like they got stabbed in the back. Somebody is disappointed. They faced misfortune, defeat, endings, jealousy, hatred, treachery, assault, backstabber, retaliation, release, and a bright horizon. And so I understand what this is. I've had swords in my back. Yeah, I know what it's like to have a big disappointment, be stabbed in the back by the people you love. Unfortunately, betrayal has become the norm. And that's why I'm doing this show, to help people see that it is not the norm. Betrayal is not the normal. It's darkness taken over. And that's why I say stand in your truth. Be who you are. Stand in your truth. When people betray you like this, you make sure you let them know where you stand and where they stand. And you bring justice and judgment upon them by speaking it out and bringing it into the clear. We don't let people mistreat us and do us wrong without having a voice. That's why we have a voice. It's not just to share love and goodness. It's also to bring justice upon those who are dead set on hurting us, intentionally giving us burdens to carry, and then stabbing us in the back. But what they don't know is that when God is with you, those are just lessons that make you stronger. They will only make you stronger, more kind, more loving, but capable of protecting your heart and moving through. If you've had a broken heart, if your spirit has been heavy to carry, fire represents spirit. If your mind has been, bombarded with negative thoughts, negative energies, if people have done you wrong, even after you've invested all of this, you just count on coming through, because that means you're on your way to a better life. You're going to be blessed because every wrong thing they did to you will come back to you and then some. Yep, that's right. The devil. He always likes to poke his nose in things, but we're not worried about the devil, are we? Because the devil is what causes the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. He's responsible for a lot of people's downfalls because they give in to doing things the easy way. When you do things the easy way, then it becomes a devilish thing. Things should always be done right. Like this gentleman right here, he's doing the right thing. There are things working against the collective, the divines, that is trying to bring the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the devil energies. But you know what I say to the devil? We're going to cut you down. Your tree is done and your day and age is over. Lying, deceiving, cheating, stealing, giving heavy burdens upon good people, those days are over. What say ye? Page of Wands. Yes, it is time to look to better days. These days are behind us, and he knows his time is coming soon. All we need to do is realize he was nothing but a liar. Never was he anything to fear. He was a backstabber, the devil was, a cheater, put heavy burdens upon people that didn't deserve it. Yeah, a low-level, lost soul energy. And even a page of wands can kick his ass. The page of wands is spirituality, enthusiastic, energetic, confident, creative, adventurous, explore new projects, plan messengers, good news. We don't let the devil scare us. And we don't need the blood of Jesus to keep the devil away. What we do is tell the devil, I'll cut you out of my life. I put the X on you, devil. The X. Put the X on the devil. In your mind, in your heart, in your soul, and know that he's been X'd out of God's land. He holds no control anymore. Nothing belonged to him ever. And the page of wands says it. You see that? Holding the wand. See that big wand, that fire? This is control. Not control, but control. Control of the evil. To send it away. To banish it forever. The lies, the cheating, the thieving. The spell work that they do underneath what the governments do and the churches do. And their big, big, giant houses and institutions of many peoples walking around with books and wands and blah, blah, blah. Really, if you think about it, it's pretty damn scary. And the page of wands is what you guys are about to experience. Dip into your spirituality, find your spiritual strength, and become the spiritual warrior that puts the X on the devil and X the liar out of your life. Don't be afraid. He's just a goblin. He's just a liar. He's not even a god. Troll. Lion troll. This is you. You got the big wand. Yes, you got the big wand. Leo, Virgo, and Cancer. We got earth, fire, and water. Go, go, go. Nothing like that to make creation. Earth, fire, and water. Oh, yeah. You can create a lot with that. Yeah. Oh, and earth and air. All the elements are here. Yes. Yes, all the elements are there. What's the devil got over here? He only got one. See? He got the inverted earth. He only got one element. He got nothing on this guy. This guy's got all kinds. Look at that. What? The devil can't beat that? Peoples, look at this. This is you. And this is him. He lacks a lot. See there? Never be afraid of the things that people do to you that hurt you. You tell yourself, I will overcome all pain and all dread because I'm a child of God and I'm moving forward to the light. I'm moving forward to the light. I'm moving forward to the light. I'm riding my horse, my spirit, my soul into the light. And I will celebrate jubilation, vitality, enthusiasm, success, prosperity, attainment, glory, material, wealth, health, confidence, compassion, and contentment. And you will have that, my friends. You will have that. Overcome your fear. All this is fear. Fear and dread of a future you don't understand. When really, there is nothing to be afraid of because you're walking like this. And God is bringing the light and protection. And the better world is on its way. We are about to bring heaven. We are about to bring heaven to earth. I've been told to take off the top and not shuffle again. We are about to bring heaven to earth. Yes. Yes, look at it rushing in. Look at it, rushing in, extrovert, enthusiastic, creative, dynamic, individualistic, inspiration, career-driven, highly motivated, swift action, thrives on challenge, competitive. You damn straight. You damn straight. We are going to compete. We're going to make the devil prove he owns this world because we're taking it back. We're taking it back. The divine feminine and divine masculine are here, and we're riding our horses. You see that? We're on our horses, ladies and gentlemen, and we're taking back the world and making it a better place. And these things that are caused by these things, the world and the people on it who've had the 10 swords in their back, the world and the people on it who had to carry all these wands in order to live a life that was dreadful because of low-level energies and laws and rules put upon us by an idiot, by a stupid, by something so unintelligent that was compromising us all. It's time to take it back. It's time to take our world back. It's time to take our sovereignty back. It's time to take it back, you see? We're going to ride in on the white horse just like Jesus said in the Bible. We're going to come in and we're taking our world back and we're going to bring heaven to earth, and our children, our grandchildren, and our great-grandchildren will greatly feel the effects of a better place and time, because that's what we're doing, peoples. That's what we're doing. And that's the truth. Virgo and Libra, that's the truth. That's the sword of truth. And I don't care what anybody says. Yep. Oh, look, the devil fighting. He says no. But you know what I say? I say yes. There I am. There we are, right here, the Knight of Pentacles. This horse never gives up. It is the dark horse, and the devil better run because it's got all the energy with it. And it never, never gives up on its job. Rational, cautious, responsible, dependable, trustworthy, kind, methodical, financial stability, hardworking, resourcefulness, conservative. Oh yeah, we are conservative. We know that the truth is better than lies any day. We know that this, and this, all these horrible cards are companions of the devil, of Satan and his darkness that has ruled this planet for so long. We don't even remember the last time the light came through. Yeah, this planet's been around for millions of years, and we only know approximately 7,000 years of its history. That's when the devil came in. Yeah. Before slavery, the devil was slavery. And the fear he caused upon the people as he took over the land and used weapons against the simple and the poor and took over everything. Well, we're going to take it back. We're going to take it back from the devil and his family and the inheritors who've had it all this time. We're going to take it back. I'm not going to take this card. We will rock you. We will rock you. Well, you know what? Here's the moon, and it reveals all hidden things. 18:9, an ending. There's an ending coming, and it's sure to see, and we're going to see it. We're going to see it. We tell the devil no. We're not afraid of him. Don't be afraid, because he is nearly going to be non-existent. Hierophant, I'm getting resistance. I'm just going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to hide it. You know, I'm getting resistance. But the devil don't never do nobody no good. So I know that it will come. It's going to come. Because he hasn't done this world any good. He hasn't done the children any good. We live by blood, through blood, for blood. We believe in sacrificing our sons to war and poverty. We do that. Our children are sacrificed to war and poverty. Why do we do that? Because of the lie the devil told and said that we should sacrifice our sons to it, just like God sacrificed his own son, Jesus Christ. We should sacrifice our sons too. That's a lie. God didn't sacrifice his son. He was murdered. We know that. A righteous God would never do that. He was murdered. The devil has no say. It was a lie. It was all a lie. To hold a dead man on a cross in reverence, are you reverencing death? Do you reverence death, or do you reverence life? I think I would rather have a flower on my windowsill. I don't really want to look at the image of Jesus while he's dead. Makes me cry. It's a horrible sight to see that a man would have to die for me. I feel like I should have to stand in my own truth and in my own right and fulfill my own destiny and take accountability for my own sins and not pray for somebody to get me through something that I put myself in. There's no way they can do that. No God can do that. That's the hermit. That's the God's truth right there. This is all wisdom. Introspection, contemplation, seeking wisdom, receive guidance. Mentorship, spirit guide, seeker, not a traditionalist. Solitude. I am not a traditionalist. I don't believe in the traditions. I believe the traditions have gotten us to where we're poor and we work for minimum wages and we can barely pay our rent, we can barely feed our children, we can't get our kids into the best education system, we can't afford the best medical system, we can barely afford to live. And life should be beautiful. On the other hand, though, there's those that live very well. Well, I've been told to rest. I've ranted enough. I want you guys to know I'm on your sides. I'm on the side of the people who have been left without and shut out of the gates. I never in my lifetime believed that any man's death and blood could save me from sin. I would think that believing in death and blood of a man to save me from sin is a sin. It's a lie. It can't. You have to stand up on your own 2 feet and take accountability for your own sins. We need to actually go back to the 10 Commandments, which are the laws of the universe. They were very plainly stated. Don't steal, don't cheat, don't lie, don't break people's stuff, don't take advantage of things that you're not going to want to have to pay back. And do your best to love yourself and do your best to love God and love the earth. You know, those were the first 2, love, love, love. You know, everybody took it personal. Really, we should put these commandments, universal laws, up on places where people can see them. You know, children are taught to steal. They see their parents steal. Therefore, they steal. What are you going to do? How are you going to teach them that you're not supposed to steal? Thou shalt not steal. They should read it somewhere. 10 of Pentacles, material success, lasting wealth and prosperity, family life is stable, financial security, foundation, family achievements, business partner. We are getting ready to change the world, people. I don't care what the devil says. He ain't got no say anymore because nobody's afraid of him. Nobody cares. He's old news. Old news. I love you guys. I'm going to shut down. We got good days coming. Life is going to change. Set your mind to it. Move past the pain, move past the hurt. Learn how loving and worthy you are of love and of stability and of prosperity. And if you have any lack mentality and you tell yourself you don't deserve it or I can't do that, don't do that. You tell yourself I can, I will, and I am. I can, I will, and I am. I can, I will, and I am. I'm going to write that down. I can, I am, and I will. I love you. Goodbye. Till the next time.